La 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 la. Oh god, my throat. Oh, hello, Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Using the
Right.
guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
I'm right beside you. Also, what is that little chest?
Why do
Oh. Wait. Hold on, I'm not done. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I love this icon right there. It shows my house. So we got the quest, which is Welcome to Hogwarts. A map. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I have to progress the game to see more of it. Change appearance. Oh, I was wondering how you gain access to these, because I know I got this this Death Eater mask or the Dark Arts. It's not really, I mean, technically it is Death Eater mask, but the Death Eaters didn't come out this time. Did they? I'm not aware what year this is. I'll do some research later on, but I was wondering how you gain access to this, because I'm like, man, I kind of want to figure out how I can wear this. I want to keep that on. It's probably a bad idea, because I think I would get a lot of discrimination. Wait, why is this dangling behind? I don't like that. What? It makes it look so goofy.
keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Inside and outside. Okay. Oh, I love this place, man. Sorry, I did not mean to disturb you. And yes, I did try to mimic of trying to speak parcel tongue. Oh?
Ah,
No.
good timing.
What?
Perfect opportunity to show you
What?
how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Professor!
Field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
9! Wait. I got it somehow. Too easy. Oh, and this is my
Here we
way.
are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Why, thank you. So, Flu
You
Network.
can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Yes, thank you. Also, where are
Always
those fine
something
papers?
happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ooh, a field trip. That is amazing. So I know what Hogsmeade is, and I know the classes. So, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I did keep my promise, but if someone asked me something... Technically, she didn't ask. She just says what her own opinion is. So, technically...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
I will definitely be using the field guide very well. As a Slytherin, I gotta be resourceful to what I can use. Okay, what's up, Professor?
It's good to see you, Professor.
Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I wouldn't say masterfully, but you did.
I did my best.
For now, Focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. I mean, I am a hard-working student, so I can do this. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Very cool.
Revelio.
I heard that. Who is this over here?
There's something in there. I just know it.
This is on the map somehow? Oh, those are side quests.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
Yeah. Have you learned anything about it?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Roger.
If I have the time, I may look.
But first...
Lumos!
Ha!
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
See a staircase. What's this right here? Here, let me remove my thing. Oh, okay, I can't see. Wait, that's not the... Oh. Oh, and it even leaves a mark for me? Bruh. How am I supposed to solve the puzzle?
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Where did you come from? Hold on.
The
Oh.
moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, I see how we gotta do this.
Ha! I knew there was a connection.
So we
I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
reveal the location of where a moth could be, and then we go to that said location and bring that moth back to the painting. Amazing. Don't know how to deal with the flying papers though.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to
Natty,
over-explain.
Amit.
Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
I'll keep that in mind with two names.
I should have seen that.
So Natty and Amit. I will keep that in mind. Oh,
Was it half a bottle of flabbergasted leech?
Lumos.
Clockwise.
good day. Oh, I love the outside environment. Hello, fellow Slytherins. Hello, Ravenclaw. Hufflepuffy. Hufflepuffy. Hufflepuffy Powerpuff Girls. Oh, Jesus. Transfiguration Classroom. This is not a classroom. Behind this door, maybe? Oh, that's pretty cool. Hello? I think that... yeah, it's Professor Weasley. Huh? Hello, kitty. Oh, you're so nice. However, cats are fucking dickheads, though. I'd much rather be petting a snake. In fact, I have a pet snake right now. And she is a K-Point Clown Ball Python. And her name is Lily. I'll show you guys like an image if I can. Oh, wow. Okay. So I need to figure out where I need to go. I heard that.
Revelio.
What is this? Oh. Hello.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You've made your point!
Huh?
Come
the
now,
hell?
Annabelle. It was a long time.
I think they're going upstairs. I'm gonna follow you.
What do you want?
What the
I
fuck?
cannot do this.
Yeah. Okay, I see this blue right here. I also see the arrows and the icons in the bottom left. The up arrow. So something tells me that they're a floor above.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Why, thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new
I
student.
heard about you. Yes. And
Have
you are
met
Natty.
Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. Aye, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
He used
By the looks of
Accio.
it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
That's not really funny,
Do
good
you
sir.
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? It seems that we are in dire need of review.
We're using a summoning charm, which is Accio. Never gonna catch me!
Accio!
Yes.
That is not bad.
Thank you.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Of course.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Woo!
After me.
Also, him saying that I might rival against Natty. The thing is, we are already rivals. We're in different houses.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh, okay, I'll go first. I'd much rather let someone else go first and then I'd come right after.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Okay.
Splendid!
You better stop. Thank you. And numero dos.
Excellent control there.
Thank you. Numero tres. I probably
That's
said that word wrong for number. Yes, we did it.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But
Yes.
there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Oh.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Ah, my goodness. The classic Slytherin versus
You'll be the
Gryffindor.
Blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
But of course. Alright, let's see what you got. I should be calling her Miss Onai. We gotta do last names first until we get permission to use first names. Familiarity. I have something... I have a dark desire. Ugh. She protected herself! Yes! Huh! What?
That is how it's done.
Okay, I'm winning this. No, there's gonna be no draw. I'm winning this. Yes!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
I can leave that alone. I think it's best I start from the far right. Now. Oh!
Excellent control there.
About like 2 inches away from 50.
Watch this.
Okay. Let me see. The right side, I'm not too concerned. It'll be the left side. Wait for another movement. And Accio!
You are doing quite well.
I'm not nervous. I'm being patient.
There we go.
Okay. Excuse me. Go! Yeah!
2 perfect rounds. You're a natural.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
She transferred. I am holding on my own, but I am glad that she understands where I'm coming from as well. We both can relate in some aspects.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Uganda? Wait, the spelling's not right here. On the options it says UAGADOU, but the subject says she spoke is UGANDA. What's the right pronunciation?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
If I remember correctly, if I Google research is right, I'm pretty sure every wizard and witch can actually learn how to use wandless magic. It's just very hard.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Okay. Is he having issues?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
I don't think... What?
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ooh, okay.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Miss Dale.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first
Indeed.
day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
It's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his.
Well, I also never doubted my abilities in the first place. Are you trying to cast Lumos?
Lumos.
It's this. Here's the wand movement. And the incantation Lumos. I'm sorry to say it, but he's already a failure in life.
I don't find that funny at all.
Okay.
The only place I'm able to
Wait.
concentrate is in the library.
It's highlighted white now. That wasn't like that before.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Hold on. Okay. That's how we deal with them.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Goodness gracious. It's pretty cool. If I didn't know better, this is also a pathway. But then again, it's showing me this way for a reason. Ah, so there's two ways. Time to attend the dark arts. Defense against dark arts. Oh.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Oh. It's the feather from the movie. What feather from the bird did it come out of?
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Okay.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Now, well done.
Go down. Thank you. I noticed that Levioso...
Very good.
Oh, hold on.
But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Of course.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel. Musically Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright. I noticed the Levioso charm and the shield is the same color.
This should be easy.
Hi.
Protego. Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say...
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I got Professor Fig to thank for that.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Sebastian! I mean, Cello!
Nice work.
Let me making some space.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Then again, we're limited to what spells we can use. If you were able to use, like, Bombarda, for example, I probably would not have any idea what to do.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me
I
a
did not
honest
mean
duel
to
when you
sound
learned.
like I was being
You know,
confident.
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Yes.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
Extra
Pleasure chatting with you.
activities.
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Too easy.
Till next time.
Goodbye, good sir.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Hi. Good to see you, Professor.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Can't say anything. Hasn't Professor Fig talked to you?
In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Yes.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I will keep that in mind. I already know about the potions shop. I have to assume they just sell potions and maybe some potion ingredients and some recipes.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Mr. Sallow, please.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep
Indeed.
you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Roger.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I think I much rather
Revelio.
prefer with water. Oh, it's right there. Is that a reference to Ron Weasley's failed transfiguration in the movie 2? Changing his pet adult animagus form rat Scabbers into a freaking goblet, but failed. Alright, Professor Ronan.
We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Lovely. The purpose of the task is probably to help me understand the said magic spell, which is Reparo. So I don't think I need to ask about it.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
It's me completing objectives. It's just collecting flying page. A flying page.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
The conduit of your magic.
Of course. Gotta make the loop. The loopy-loop like the snake when we're cooling around and hiding from the predator.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Repairer.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Indeed. I think she's frightened. Hello.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Mrs. Bloom.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's actually amazing.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way.
Yeah.
I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
What's in it for me, though? Let's ask about Amit. I've been hearing about him twice. This is the second time.
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
So I see. Can't help but think that he did not take the time to think about how he should talk to a professor that belongs to a student who's been having issues with that same professor. Gotta be smarter than that.
One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
You telling me that you have a diary up there is not a good information to just say to the person you're helping with. Good info, but also a bad one.
I'm going to have to use Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Interesting. Books. Hey!
Revelio.
Are you the librarian? Sorry. I do want to explore around first, though. We always gotta take every opportunity to explore.
I could watch the greenhouses for hours. Just need to avoid the venomous tentacular and the devil's snare.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that. If I were you, I'd be more inclined to acquire myself some Bubba Tuber Pus. I'm sure Garlic could point you in the right direction. Soon get that infection.
Venomous Tentacula and Devil Snare ain't that bad, I'm sure.
Lumos.
Are there lower levels to the library? Wait, I see something down here.
Revelio.
Oh, I bet there's secrets down there. Is that the restriction section? Don't worry, I'll get down there eventually.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Thanks, it was heavy.
Here you are.
Question, if you knew you had a lot of
Goodness,
issues...
some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Anywho, if you knew you had issues in the library, then you should be smart enough to not cast a single spell in there if you had issues. People, use your brain. What's this? A secret passage? The hell did you come from?